Figure here, and welcome back to the channel. And today we will be unboxing Marvel Legends Venom from the movie Venom, Let There Be Carnage. And yeah, and you might ask yourself, I already have it. Why did I ended up picking this one? Well, yes, it is a reissue. It's just labeled under a different package. The paint's the same. It maybe just looks a little different here and there. But this has an extra accessory that this figure did not. And that is why, the main reason why I picked it up. Could I have done without it? Yeah, but I am a huge Venom fan. So I had to get it. Just like I had to get all those different versions of Spider-Mans and Superman and Batmans, because, you know, there's some characters that I am a really big fan of, and I will get as many as they make. So without further ado, like we do here on the channel, I am going to get this figure out of the packaging, and I will be right back. All right, now that I have the figure out of the packaging, you can clearly see this, obviously, Let There Be Carnage. This is the newer version. This is the Venom, the movie version that I got several years ago. And right off the bat, you can tell it is the same sculpt, same body, same hands, feet, accessories, everything. They just went a little light on the vein effects, or the white paint that went over the veins, I guess, on this figure. In most cases, it's not very noticeable. The top, it is very light as opposed to this version, which I love. I'm telling you, this is like, I know the comic book version and the Marvel Legends retro version, Venom, it's really good, but I am a bigger fan of this version, of this movie version. I kind of like it a lot better. For me, that's just me. And of course, they did go a little bit lighter on the black steel. I think it's a little shinier, more glossier than this one. But as you can see, the painting all over, even the arms. See the veins there, highlighted of whatever. I don't know if it's veins or it was meant to be, I don't know, lightning, whatever. I don't know, just whatever, the symbiote. As you can see, it's more better on this here. Besides the fact that you got the holes in the back now for the extra accessory that this figure brought that this one didn't. Everything else is the same. It just has a little different shade of paint on it. For example, you know, you got the same fist, and of course, as you can see, they also, the painting is the same way. They went very light on the paint as opposed to the first movie version. That looks pretty cool. Here, it doesn't, it's just really cheap. It's really cheap. Now here, on the alternate head that they both bring, the tongue here, it's, makes more sense. That's the color of the tongue. And then the painting there. And then obviously here, he got a red tongue. But everything else is the same. The red mouth. The teeth actually look a lot better here. They're more detailed, better painted. These here, they would just slap pretty quick. You could tell they're a little off. You can't tell where the gums end or the teeth begin here. They did a much better job here. But the tongue, as you can see, red as opposed to normal pink. Everything else is the same. And again, the red here is a little bit more shinier. And then, of course, the only other accessory that it brings that this one doesn't bring, and you cannot use it, is it's one of the reasons why I got this version, was for the extended little baby heads that come out of his body. And of course, they gave him the same tongue, one with the tongue, and then you got the smiley one, and then you get another mirrored, almost the same smiley one, but then you also get a open one, which I wish these would have come with an open mouth too, without the tongue. But so you get all these different versions of these little baby heads that come out of his body, of the symbiote, which I think is pretty cool. It's one of the reasons why I get it, because obviously, you saw the video that I've got, and it's now up on the channel that I did get the Carnage from the same movie. He's got all these extended arms. I had to actually took them off, but I do have the Venom, as you can see, as he towers over them, which I think is pretty cool. But at the same time, he's got those extended arms, and now Venom has his own, so you can pose them out. The hell's that? You can pose them out. I got lint flying all over the place. You got all that, and then, it would look cool on the shelf, and I would photograph them fighting each other. So this is actually the only reason that I got it. If they didn't bring it, I probably never would have picked it up. Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, maybe no, maybe yeah. Oh, I would have played the long game and stuff, but I didn't really pay the full price on these because I bought both of these at different times when they were doing the buy one and you get 25% off on them. So they came out to be a little bit cheaper. I think the price on was like, what, $34.99 or something like that. So I ended up paying $25 less. But the movie version, I ended up buying it online for like $20, I think, at the time. So when it first came out. Or I think that was the price. I don't know. It was somewhere around that area. I don't remember. It's been a while. But again, I understand that. I mean, we're basically just paying for this on them. And again, I am a huge fan. I was gonna pick them up because this is something that should have had in the beginning, because you know it would have been cool. But we waited long enough and we got him now. So still the same figure. I still like this version better. Even though the colors on the gum here, they kind of stand out a little bit more. They kind of pop a little bit more. But again, this makes it a lot better. All these little white veins, highlight white on the figure. Oh yeah, and this was, I always thought that was crazy. And I meant to erase it. Oh, this one. Well, maybe I'll just pop the legs and switch them out. That came with the serial number on the leg. Was the only flaw of this particular figure. But still one of my favorites, and actually, I don't know, it looks, the sculpt here, I guess because of the holes and stuff, to me, it just seems a little bit thinner from this part than this one. Maybe it's just me. It looks like he slimmed up a little bit more. This one's just a little bit more chunkier, more muscular. But yeah, it's terrible that they didn't decide to highlight the aspects of what makes him Venom a little bit more, which is all these little white lines going across his body. But other than that, still the same figure. If you missed on this Venom, I mean, now actually, if you look online, the price has gone down on them, so you can pretty much get it for under $20, if around $15. I've seen it here and there. But if you want the extenders, if you want these little tentacle, little Venom heads to then I will definitely pick this up, because this was what makes the whole Venom character, all these little gadgets and stuff. And so it'll be a nice pickup if you missed on this movie version. Or, I mean, assuming you enjoy the movies. I did. I enjoyed both of the movies, and I can't wait to see the last one. It looks pretty cool. So, and from what I hear, they're going to give it a good send-off. So hopefully we'll maybe one day see it join the Marvel universe. But anyway, here's my quick rant on this recent Venom that I acquired, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. And again, repaint, reissue, I mean, legacy, whatever they call it. I don't know, whatever you want to call it. But for these, it's worth picking it up. If you want to pose them, like, you know, if you have a movie shelf enough, or just a plain Venom fan, this would be good for a pickup. But anyway, as always, thank you for tuning in to the video. Thank you for tuning in to the channel. And as always, continue to support each other. Continue to be a fine figure. I will see you later. Oh yeah, before I go, this is what the figure looks like with the tentacle or whatever, the little baby Venom heads attached to it. They attach to the back. They actually have the shape, and they have like a little indent hole in there that will hold it in place, which is, I think, is pretty cool. But yeah, there goes Carnage. It will look something like that, and they are they? No, they're not really bendy wire, so they do not stay in shape. So you're gonna just have to, that's just the way it is. So yeah, which is a shame. I'm surprised. I didn't really pay attention to it. Yeah, I'm surprised they weren't bendy wire. But anyway, it still looks cool with all his heads going all over the place. So anyway, that's it for now. See you later.